A very good morning, student. So, this is your second session of this chapter, Fundamental Concept. Okay. So, we will understand today some most important topics which is important for you to understand. Okay. Let us start. Your first topic is product. This is very basic thing which I think all of you must know it, that what is product. Product is simply when two or more quantities are multiplied together, the result is called product. Let us understand with an example. For example, 2 and 3 is multiplied with each other. So answer is 6, and what is 6 is the product of 2 and 3. Clear? So this is your constants. Okay. And for example, variable also, if x is multiplied with y, clear, so it is giving you xy. So this is your product. It can be either this also, like 6x multiplied with 2y, so it is giving you 12xy. So what it is? It is also a product. Clear? So product can be the answer of constant variables or both. Clear? Now let us see what is the factor. Factor: each of the quantities within bracket I am writing constant or variable multiplied to gives you product is called factor. For example, I have multiplied 2 and 3, so it is giving you 6. So 2 and 3, what are these? These are the factor of 6. Clear? Now only 2 and 3 is not the factor of 6 all alone. It can either be 1 multiplied with 6, clear, or 3 multiplied with 2, the reverse of it. Okay. So again, see clearly. So I hope you have understood what is product and what is factor. Let's understand what is coefficient. So your third basic thing is coefficient. For example, 5xy is given to you. So what is the coefficient of xy? So I'm writing here. So coefficient of x, y, this is variable, is 5. So what is actually the coefficient is? Coefficient is the numerical value of the given variable. Okay, so I hope you have understood. Now let us see what is the degree of monomial and polynomial. So this is your fourth point. Degree of a monomial. First understand the degree of monomial, then we will understand the degree of polynomial. So the degree of a monomial is the exponent of its variable. Or the sum of the exponent. Let's quickly understand with example. For example, if any variable is being given to you, it is 4x square. Clear? So see this variable which is x. So what is exponent? Its power. The power of x is called the exponent. So what will be the degree? Degree of this monomial is 2. Clear? Now for suppose it is given 7x. So there is no exponent given along with x. So its degree will be 1. Clear? Now see this is first one, the second. Now see the third one. Third example is, for suppose 8x square is given and y cube is given to you. So according to the definition of the monomial, the exponent is called its degree, and here are two variable which is given to you. So we will add 2 plus 3. Okay, because 2 is the exponent of x and y is the 3 is the exponent of y. So the sum of the exponent is also called the degree of monomial, and which is 5. So I hope you have understood what is the degree of monomial. Let's understand degree of polynomial. And we will understand with an example. For example, 5x to the power 4 is given, then 7x to the power 3, then y square plus 2xy square. Clear? So we will take out the degree of all this monomial. First this one, then second, and then third. So your first step will be to take out the degree of all this monomial. So 5x to the power 4. So what will be the degree of this? This is 4. So second is 7x cube and y to the power 2. So what will be the degree? The sum of exponent, which is 3 plus 2, it is 5, and 2x y square. So x is not having any power, so it will be 1, and y is having a power 2, so 2 will be added and it will give you 3. So now, since the highest degree is 5, since the highest degree is 5. So the degree of the above polynomial will be 5. Clear? In case of polynomial, we are taking the highest degree. Okay? Take a closure view. So I hope you have understood what are the basic terms which we are using in algebra to understand its concept. Okay. Now let us start with a exercise. So now your question number 1 is saying to us, separate constant terms and variable terms from the following. So let us see 8. So 8 is actually a constant, and with it no variable is given to you. X is a variable, then 6xy, because constant is multiplied with variable, so this will be variable only. Similarly 6 plus x, okay, this will also be a variable. Minus 5xy square, it will also be a variable. Then 15az square, this will also be variable. Clear? 32z upon xy, this will also be a variable, and y square upon 3x will also be a variable. So in this 8 is only a constant, and the rest is variable. Clear?
So now we are going to see question number 2 from exercise 11a. See what actually question 2 is saying. For each expression given below, state whether they are monomial, binomial or trinomial. Now in this first part is saying that 2x divided by 15. So you have to tell this whether this term is monomial, binomial and trinomial. So in solution we can simply write this 2x upon 15. Okay, so this is one single term because it is in the numerator and denominator. Okay, so there is only one term which is coming, so we can state that it is monomial. Okay, how you understand this? Because I've already told you that whether we have to see whether the following expression is a monomial, binomial or trinomial, you have to see the following terms which is there in the expression. Okay, so I hope you have understood this one. Let's see the third part of question number 2. the third part which is given to us is 3x square multiplied by 5x. So again, see, when you will multiply this both term, you will get 15x cube, which is again a single term. That is why it is a monomial. Clear? Take a look. So now next part is ninth part. Ninth part is a cube minus 3ab square multiplied by c. Again, first we will see that whether we can solve this expression. Yes, over here we can see that c is coming in multiplication with 3ab square. So it can be simplified and can be written like this: a cube minus 3ab square and c. Okay, so now it has become two terms. First term is a cube and second term is 3ab square c. So we can state that therefore it is a binomial. So I hope you have understood. Okay. Now I'm moving on to question number 3 of exercise 11a. First you take the closer look of the question what I have solved. Now let us see what question number 3 is telling to us. You have to write the coefficient of, first part is xy in minus 3axy. So I have already told you that what is coefficient. In monomial, the factor or a group of factor in a term is called the coefficient. So we have to write the coefficient of xy. So what is the factor here? Minus 3a is the factor of, so with a statement, therefore minus 3a is a coefficient of minus 3axy. Again, what is the coefficient? It is a factor or a group of factor of the following term. So this is the term and minus 3a is a factor of this term. Clear? Take a look. Now I am moving on to the next part of this similar question. Okay, so the next part is saying that mn in minus mn. Okay. Now you can see clearly that you have to write the coefficient of mn in the term minus mn. Okay, so as you are seeing that already the term is mn, only because of the minus sign the coefficient will be minus 1. Okay, is a coefficient of mn. Clear? And I think it is very easy for you to understand. Okay. Now moving on to question number 4. let's see what question number 4 is saying. For each of the following monomial, write its degree. And your first part is telling you have to write the degree of 7y. So how to know that what is the degree of the following expression? According to the definition which I have already told you, that degree is the exponent which is related with a variable. So here y is the variable, okay, and exponent is not given, so we will assume it as 1. So what will be the degree? Degree will also be 1 of 7y. Clear? Now see what the third part is telling. You have to write the degree of x, y square, z. So as we know that degree is the exponent of the variable or the sum of the exponent of the variable. Clear? So there are 3 variables given, x, y and z. So over here you can see that there is no exponent, so I am assuming at 1, and in z also no exponent is given, that is why it will be 1. So degree of x, y square, z will be the sum of the exponent, and that is 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 3 is the degree of x, y square, z. Take a look. Now we will move on to the next part. Sixth part, minus 2p square q to the power 3 and r to the power 4. Again, similarly in this also, p, q and r is a variable and 2, 3, 4 are their exponent. So what will be the degree? Degree of minus 2p square q to the power 3 r to the power 4. We will simply add their exponent, that will be 2 plus 3 plus 4, and that is equals to 9. So 9 is the degree of this term 2p square q cube and r to the power 4. Again take a look. Now we will move on to question number. Now see, question number 5 is telling to us, for each of the following polynomial you have to write its degree. The first part is saying 3y cube minus x square y square, then plus 4x. So as I've already told you, in order to take out the degree of the polynomial term, we will separately take out the degree of all the single term which is given in this expression. So there are 3 terms given. First we will take out the degree of 3y cube, which is 3, okay, then x square y square. So 2 is the exponent of x and y is the y exponent is 2. So the sum of the exponent is 2 plus 2, that is 4. Clear? And in third case 4x, so there is no exponent. 1 will be the degree of this term. So in order to find out the degree of this polynomial, we will take the highest degree of this single term, which will be the whole degree of this following expression, which is in polynomial. Clear? Therefore, 4 is the degree of the 3y cube minus x square y square plus 4x. Take a look. Now we will move on to the next part. The next part is telling to us p cube q square minus q square minus 6p square q to the power 5 plus p to the power 4 and q to the power 4. Again, you are seeing this polynomial. We will again, with the following basic step, we will take out the degree of all this monomial first, which is given in the expression. So there are 3 terms which is given. So we will first take out the degree of p cube q square. P cube q square. So what will be the degree? The sum of this exponent, which is 3 and 2. So sum will be 3 plus 2, that is equals to 5. Clear? Now the second term is 6p square q to the power 5. So what will be their sum? 2 plus 5. That is 7. And for this term, p to the power 4 and q to the power 4, this is 4 and 4. So 4 plus 4 equals to 8. Now we will see, the next step will be, we will see that what is the highest degree. Highest degree we are seeing over here is 8. So it will be the degree of whole expression. 8 is the degree of p cube q square minus 6p square q to the power 5 plus p to the power 4 and q to the power 4. So I hope you have understood how to take out the degree for the polynomial and monomial. If you are getting any difficulty in taking out these, then do ask me. So thank you for today.